And hello, everybody. Coming at you live from Restream this time because StreamYard, which I did last week, did not work to my liking because it looked the streaming dashboard or whatever. It looked the exact same as, but it was way different. It was like, well, you had to like actually work everything, including like, for example, I want to share my screen like this. Three, two, one, boom. Yeah, it would not do this. I would have to share my screen. I would have to put put it on the actual like, I guess what's it called, on the screen like that, on like the platform or whatever, and or like the stage. I don't know what it's called, like the stage, I guess. And then I would have to move my camera and then stuff like that. So Restream does that automatically, and it is way more user friendly in that sense. And then if I press stop screen sharing, boom, and it resets me back to my former state, which I like because StreamYard did not do that either. So yeah, it's really manual. It has some good what's it called, features, but yeah, Restream is better. And I figured I switched to StreamYard only because I had some connection issues and like the stream was lagging and stuff like that. But I was like, it did not really help because I did have a outage there. So I figured, yeah, this is because of my Wi-Fi or whatever. And now I cannot check if, oh, never mind. I have to check if we are live. I guess we are. Hang on. 3, 2, 1. Boom. If I this time. Boom. 3 viewers on LinkedIn. Perfect. Do I see it on Restream here? It's apparently, hang on, is it there or no? It's not showing up. Interesting. I don't know. The StreamYard was working. Oh, connection lost, reconnecting. Gosh darn it. Go again. Let me put my phone there because I'm on my hotspot currently. So, uh, yeah, just moving around a little bit, but it seems like it just is really sensitive in this area. Maybe I can just put it like over there. Possibly. I don't know. It'll work. Hopefully it will because this side of the room, it's a little, it's like a dead zone here. Walls, well, not walls, but it's a dresser surrounded by stuff, and it's probably not doing a lot of favors to the Wi-Fi. So yeah, I'll have to have the LinkedIn tab open elsewhere. Shucks, that makes it a little sucky because when I have the live open somewhere else, it always is. It always just lags a little more. So hopefully we don't encounter that much. Mute myself. Boom. Okay. So as promised last week, today is a clip review day, basically like a old short kind of review, or I don't know what we're gonna call it. Yeah, pretty much because I'll be reviewing the technological accuracy, the relevance, and some big lessons from each kind of my old videos that I did 2+ years ago. So and there's a couple of them. So yeah, and then I figure, hang on, let's see, okay, yeah, this is up. Okay, let's click this and sort by oldest, and then okay, yeah, I mean, not many new updates on my personal stuff. Sick pretty much all of last week. I can still feel a little bit of a congestion, more so, you know, more or less cleared. Monday was like the worst because Sunday was kind of fine. I did that stream, it was okay. Then Monday I woke up, I couldn't really talk a lot that much, but then throughout the day it got better. And then evening Monday, wow, yeah, that was like I could not talk, like I was like like that exactly. I could barely talk, and so took it easy, pretty much. And then also on Monday, canceled 2 classes. The same for canceled 1 class on Wednesday. So she was sick too with probably the same stuff. Something's going around everywhere now, apparently. One of my friends in North Carolina has strep throat. It's something is going on. I don't know what I had. It might have been some sort of little flu or because my joints hurt as well, and or it could have been like COVID or something like that. But yeah, I'm just glad I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell because I like to taste stuff. I like to smell stuff. So, anyways, yeah, but I was really congested. Anyways. So, let's get back on track here. To the YouTube studio now. Wait. Okay, share. I'll do only mine as a share. Cool. It is awesome. Close this. Let me check if there are any new comments. Hopefully, we're not lagging too bad. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Well, one more thing, actually, I just wanted to mention with what I put on LinkedIn. That has been some time in the making, and I was already contracted with Colonial Life since like last month. But we've been working with them, or I've been working with them since like August, mid-August or something like that. So yeah, it's yeah, that's kind of a kind of a late kind of announcement, but yeah, I got a lot of support and I appreciate all of that. I saw it was my most liked post out of all of them, but kind of anticipated because it's a new position and everybody always just celebrates that and you know drives engagement and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. I hope it could kind of drive some sort of traction to the stream, which I see actually there's 4 viewers right now, which thank you for viewing right now. We were about to get into the clip review, but just wanted to take some time to appreciate and thank some of the people that congratulated me and who are here right now because live streams have been kind of dead, more or less because I don't know. It's just LinkedIn's kind of died off, and I haven't been doing many live streams over the summer. So maybe because I didn't do many, that's why my base kind of like vanished or whatever. But yeah, I like a lot of the people that used to come to my streams. They're not no longer here. Either just I don't know, got off the platform, or just are not coming to my streams for some reason. But I always invite everybody. I always invite the same kind of sort of people, and yeah. But my events have been getting like half the amount of what do you call them? Half the amount of attendance, I guess. Like yeah. Okay, cool. This guy's still active, kind of interesting. I was checking out some of my uh, you know, friends' profiles on LinkedIn, but looks like this one guy's last time it was posted it was 3 months ago. So yeah, probably like a lot of people just leave. It's interesting, but I'm coming back to LinkedIn basically. Oh, 5 viewers! Wow, okay, that's the highest I've had it in a long time. The highest ever was like 8 when it was like last year, but now it's the highest. Welcome everybody. Feel free to engage in the comments. I am about to go through some of my older shorts, and we'll get into their technological accuracy and like I said, big ideas, big messages, and or whether they're still relevant, basically. So these are my dad's, and I'm not gonna do those. I'm gonna do only mine. Okay, I believe I addressed that one before. Okay, ChatGPT features OpenAI calls for regulation of AI. Yeah, I'm probably no. Tip alert: how to cybersecurity tips. What is this one? Oh, okay. Phishing awareness. Oh, this was a good one. Okay, we'll watch this one. Yeah, we'll just let it load. Come on. Here we go. And then share this tab instead. Switches. Boom. just like that. And then
Yesterday, I
boom.
made a short on cybersecurity tips, and I want to tell you my story of how I almost got phished on Steam. So this happened a couple of weeks ago, and as you can see, this person started messaging me, and after I
If you can read it, it's like, can we talk for a while or whatever, and then hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's yeah. I'll just let it keep playing, then I'll explain.
responded, he started saying that he made a mistake on my account.
Yeah, regarding what I said, he said, because I made a mistake on your account, I hope you don't get mad or something. I don't even know what I wrote. This is pretty small. I should have made it a little bigger before, but that's the technological finish. Okay, so may I ask you if
He
someone in your family or friends like who uses your account? I was like, no, nobody.
said that someone stole like items from him, which I
Yeah,
didn't do. And then he said that when he stole his items, they blocked him. And then 1 minute later, now he's saying that he was tricked by another user instead of me, but that he reported me instead of the other person. So now he's sending me an image, and the image is from a quote unquote Steam administrator, and it is absolutely riddled with errors and grammatical mistakes. And the administrator says that I cannot receive any emails about this because I'm under surveillance. That would never happen. And thus, I just, as you can see. So, watch out for these common denominators, grammatical errors, broken English. They try to confuse you how we change the story in the middle. If you would like to see more of these tips, comment below. Like, share, subscribe. See you tomorrow.
yeah. This video, I mean, I can't help from just noticing, obviously, the monotone voice, but we're not here for that. I'm not here to grade grade the professionality of this short, but the message is still clear, pretty much. Just yeah, there was like a lot of a sense of urgency there as well, and all that stuff. Like, oh no, no, I got a mistake and stuff like that, and trying to kind of I guess flatter you or something like that, or like trying to make himself look dumb or whatever. But I saw right through it. I was like, geez. And then he saw that, send that image, and it had grammatical errors obviously and stuff like that. I was like, wow, okay, so somebody really tried to do me like that. And yeah, anyways, so yeah, so those are I mean, I said those common denominators at the end there. Those are pretty much that's pretty much the message for that. But that's obviously still relevant because phishing is here and has been here and it will be here for quite some time, likely. So yeah, that's a cool thing. Oh, hola, hola, bonjour, bonjour, everyone in here. Awesome, welcome, Fabio. Long time no see. Haven't come to my streams that much recently. I noticed. 5 viewers again. Okay, cool. Yeah, so actually he's a kind of a cybersecurity guy, ethical hacker and stuff like that. So go ahead, give us your if you want in the comments, kind of elaborate on that, or give me your thoughts on that, or whatever, how I handle that. Feel free to do that. I just want some engagement, obviously, because you know engagement always makes these streams way more fun rather than just me sitting here talking my own stuff and nobody in the comments the comments being very sterile. Yeah, so oh gosh, okay, here we go. Okay. LinkedIn is changing, people realizing that business is done elsewhere. Yeah, sorry guys, I would love to show these actually on stream, but the issue is I my comments, the chat in Restream, I would it doesn't show any messages for some reason today, like at all. So yeah, like as you can see, new comments will display here. Oh, never mind. That's YouTube. Actually, I can't even see my viewers on YouTube. I don't know if this is getting worse. My one's not that great. Yeah, exactly. No, technical glitches. Absolutely. So that is what it is though. And I started a little bit late, yes, because I was trying to connect my phone to the hotspot, but it was taken for some reason like a longer time, and then Restream was like, the oops, connection lost, reconnecting or whatever, and now it's showing up. I can't see it here. I can only see it there. So maybe I'll just pop them up once every while. But I was oops, connection lost, reconnecting, whatever. But it was there for like a good 5 minutes. I was trying to figure out like how to get rid of it. So I just like tried to reset my tab, reset the browser, all that stuff. Then I set up my light. It's streaming. Always some sort of stuff to take care of. LinkedIn is changing, people realizing that businesses and elsewhere they come, stay a little and connect and go on their way to make money. That's true. but you won't and probably don't make money off of LinkedIn that much. You make the money off of the connections you make here, and very likely off of the connections that you know. So thank you. Yeah, thank you, Patrick. Thank you for stopping by. That's a third connection. Wow. Third level connection. That's crazy. Remember, Substack is a good platform. I joined yesterday. I heard about Substack. It's what's it called? Interesting. I mean, I did want to do Substack before. Hang on, let me check if we're talking about the same thing. Substack app. Well, access media platform to connect with readers. Yeah, independent writers. I was trying to do that for my when I was doing my Twitter and stuff like that, or X now, whatever, about like historical stuff, and I was going to do that and stuff. But it's you already kind of need to have an existing what is it called? Kind of an existing audience to bring over there, and then for them to read your stuff and then pay for your stuff and all that stuff. So yeah, but other than that, yeah, I try to come back as much as possible. Yeah. No, I know not every time people can make it, so it's all good. I mean, no harm, no foul. It's whatever you can make, however long you can stay here. It's whatever. But you're still here, engaging in the comments. I appreciate that and showing support. So yeah, so these common denominators again for fishing. Take it away, 2 years younger Corral.
Grammatical errors, broken English. They try to confuse you how we change the story in the middle. If you would like to see more of
Yeah, so those three. And I would add on one more right now, and that would be kind of they try to um, invoke, or no, not invoke, like kind of make you feel like you have to act now, like that sense of urgency. You try to create it. There you go. So yeah, then what else was it? OpenAI CEO cost. Oh, how to get Google Labs. Yeah, this still gets views to this day, actually, even though yeah, what is it like? Everybody, I think has these now. It's the search generative experience or whatever. But that's the stuff that basically shows the AI overview. It used to be beta in the Search Labs AI or whatever, and then they roll it out for everybody. So I think, yeah, I don't need to go deeper into that because everybody has that now pretty much. Crowdfunding Darkbird. Oh, hang on, Darkbird. That's actually one of the first more popular shorts. I forgot where the Darkbird features. How to get Google Labs. How to verify Google Business Profile. That's as I said, I wouldn't do his, but that still gets actually views because it's relevant. How to verify your Google Business Profile is still obviously relevant. Go check it out if you don't know how to. Google and Bard play chess. You know what? Part 1 and part 2. I'll do part 1 first. Sure. Why the heck not? Sure. Oh, boom. Then let me wait for it to load, and then
GPT versus Google Bard in chess, or ChatGPT versus ChatGPT in chess. Who do you think will win? Well, I tested it out today, and the results were pretty mixed and interesting, so you might want to tune into the episode tomorrow because I will be revealing the results. The results might be an eye-opener for some of you. And in the meantime, you can subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the big video that's coming out tomorrow.
I forgot this was just a teaser. Okay, part 2. That's why I got more views, obviously. Okay. Yeah, let me close this. It's gonna probably reset me, right? Yeah, it's gonna reset me, definitely. And then, boom, 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 bam. Share.
Chess games. So first, ChatGPT versus Google Bard. Today I'm sharing the results of the AI chess games. So first, ChatGPT.
Gosh.
Today I'm sharing the results of the AI chess games. So first, ChatGPT versus Google Bard. The result, nobody, because they both got confused once the chess pieces started moving. The more chess pieces that were moved, the more impossible moves the AI was trying to make. For example, one of them tried to move a bishop through a pawn, or the other one tried to move a knight to an impossible position. So if you think that large language models are close to conquering the world, they are very far off. Like, if they don't know how to play chess, they are pretty far. So we still have a couple of decades before we see some major progress. And what do you think of these results? Did I change your mind? Comment below. Like, share, subscribe. See you tomorrow.
Now, this was pretty accurate. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Well, at the time, I'm not sure how it is now. I might make another kind of follow up, like the 2025 version of this. I know that their spatial kind of like awareness, reasoning, whatever it is has gotten better from what I've heard, and well, I mean, as it should. So I will try and I will try and kind of recreate this maybe, and we'll see what they do. That'll be kind of interesting to see, because I think it should be better if if it's 2025 and stuff like that. I would address one thing that I said, and that's we have a couple of decades. I'll cut that down to a couple of years, because the amount of progress we've seen, and recently with the new whole Sora 2, that whole new video generator. That's I've seen some videos; those are really really good. In most of them, you can still tell it's AI, but it's starting to get to a point where it's gonna be a little dangerous. And I saw like some stuff about like how people could use it to generate, like, maybe somebody who they don't like, and they could generate it, use it to generate a video of them committing crime or something like that, and then completely fake that up. Um, as of right now, probably not, but hey, who knows? Maybe in a couple of years, once it's again somewhere else, then yeah. But it is quite progressing very fast, and I did not really anticipate it back then, because it was still a little slower. But now it's over the past year, it has, or over the past 2 years, it has very much so skyrocketed. Anyways, boom. Okay, next one is void security and doorbell cameras. Okay, I believe that was my first short that ever got to 1,000, I believe. Hang on, wait. I remember I was really happy when that happened. Okay, when was it? First 4 days. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, wow, okay, that's crazy. Almost 1,000. But yeah, then after a while, it goes up. Anyways, let's play.
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa
Gosh,
Claus.
sorry. But you can hear a hacker speaking as of right now. Yeah, what?
Don't you
Oh,
want
here it is. Boop.
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend? You can mess up your room. You can break your TV. You can do whatever you want.
This girl got harassed and probably spied on after a hacker hacked into her family's Ring security camera. If you want to avoid this type of thing from happening, either don't buy security and doorbell cameras at all, or you have to have strong security measures such as a strong password or two-factor authentication. Because if a hacker does manage to get access to your doorbell or to your Wi-Fi and all of the devices that are connected to it, that means that all of your credit card numbers, all of your passwords, and even files are at risk. So again, either ensure that you have strong security measures in place to prevent this, or don't buy these doorbell and security cameras. And what do you think of
Yeah, that was a crazy one when I first saw that too. Maybe if Fabio is still here, maybe you can give us your, regarded opinion on this stuff. Because this is just, yeah, crazy how a hacker just talked to this little girl. Imagine, like, because the camera is in her room and stuff like that. Like, he was probably spying on her for a while, so that's really creepy. Anyways, Carl says, hang on, wait, let me see if I can show it here. Then will it work? Of course it doesn't. Sweet. I think I have to like have the chat kind of like I have to have like this sort of window open when the chats are coming in for them to pop up here. If I don't, then they're never going to show up. Anyways, he says chess is an abstract game. That's why LLMs are unable to comprehend it. You need a special chess module to play chess. Like with anything else, it's just dumb machines doing what they were told, nothing more. Yeah, I mean, possibly. Like I said, I'll try it out. Maybe it has gotten better, maybe perhaps, but um, you never know. If it has. And let me see. There's a little more. Keep away from smart pet feeders. Personal information is a chat GPT. Obviously, don't do that much. Personal identifiers. I mean, like social security number, credit card numbers, and all that stuff. Don't do that. ChatGPT's uncensored clone, Freedom GPT. Oh, that was a big one, and yeah, it was another really popular video. And to this day, it has what 7,500 views. So let me open this up. Again, boom. Okay, and then we're gonna share it again. Anyway, come on, load up, load up, load up.
On their website.
Here, it's sharing. It's sharing. Boom.
Meet Freedom GPT, ChatGPT's uncensored clone. So how do you get Freedom GPT? Well, you can either access it on their website or download a desktop app. You have to have 4 gigabytes of storage free to install it, and you have to have a lot of RAM because it uses your RAM while it's producing you responses. And what does Freedom GPT do? Well, you can ask it any question, any controversial topic, and it will give you a straight answer without any of that extra stuff that GPT always gives you. And keep in mind, no matter how GPT will get, if you're on the desktop app, it will never leave your computer. Freedom GPT does not send anything out, so it is completely private and free. If you're using their website for questions, it is not as secure, but they say it's still encrypted. And also, the best part about it, you can use it offline. And I can only recommend you try it out because it is pretty useful. And tell me what you think of uncensored AI. Is it a good idea?
Yeah. So the concept and everything was good. I remember the first time I used it, actually, because I didn't have enough RAM, I guess. It when I was trying to like generate responses with it and stuff like that, it would it genuinely like crash my computer, like that kind of blue screen of death type of deal. But obviously on Windows 10 and upwards, there's no death, but yeah, it's just a blue screen. Yeah, so it was interesting using it and stuff, but it was. I know these like local models are now way smaller and way more compact, and anybody can have them on even on their phones, like those mini or micro models and stuff like that. So I would recommend those instead of this. And by the way, Freedom GPT, I'm not sure what happened with them, but you cannot no longer download like an app. It's just like a website, and you have to like pay for credits and stuff like that. And again, it's a website, so that means it is happening online. There's probably some what do you call it? Data being sent, and I don't really like it. I just use ChatGPT instead because, if I can't download it, then it is what it is. So that's another cool one. And then I guess I'll do one more because stream's almost done. So yeah, okay. Just instead, let's close this one and then replace by AI. Big blah 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 booster. View percentage. Stay away from password managers. That's another cool one. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. If you have all your passwords in one place, somebody hacks into whoever is keeping your data, like Google or whatever, then all your passwords are going to be exposed. So, very self-explanatory. Private Facebook messages used. Yeah, that was actually kind of insane as well. Because it was actually like more of in a criminal case, so it was a subpoena, and basically, like anybody can get a subpoena on that stuff, right? Yeah, because they were private Facebook messages, but then again, the cops can do basically what they want. Big brother.
Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp are not
They always say how encrypted it is and everything, so people use it. But
private. In yesterday's video,
they will not if it's like if they're requested by cops or whatever to hand over some messages, they will obviously hand them over. So yeah, if you're a nefarious person, then yeah. Then don't use those.
Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp are not private. In yesterday's video, I mentioned Jessica Burgess, the mom who helped her daughter terminate her pregnancy. The two of them were talking about it for some time on the Facebook Messenger about getting the abortion pills and stuff like that. Only a licensed doctor can abort the fetus. So this was an illegal activity. However, the main evidence against them were the Facebook messages. And what is bizarre in Jessica's case is that she is not protected under the Fourth Amendment. Therefore, the private messages are admissible evidence. How did it get into the hands of the Nebraska state government? Well, easy. Messenger or Meta just gave it to them. So they brand themselves on being encrypted, private, and all of that, and then they give your information to the governments. And that's what I was saying yesterday. Avoid these apps. Follow the lead of Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg uses Signal. He doesn't use WhatsApp or Messenger because he knows once he becomes a user of Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp, he's a product. His data and private messages will be sent to the US government and he will be exposed for all of his secrets. And what do you think of Meta giving your data to the governments of the world?
Yeah, pretty much everybody now, I'll stop here. Pretty much everybody now uses Signal and stuff like that. I do use it. And a lot of like people in the government, as you heard with that one, one mishap with that journalist being added to that group chat with, the Secretary of Defense and stuff like that. Not the Secretary of War, actually. But no, other than that, but that was more of a personal mistake. There was no like encryption error or hack. It was just, a person was added in there without knowledge or permission. So yeah. So other than that, I mean, human error, obviously. Like human error is responsible for a lot of stuff. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, Signal is a really good app. I'm not sure because back with that it was a subpoena, but I don't think because Meta is a big company and stuff like that. So any one of these applications like Snapchat or Instagram, well, all of the Meta family, obviously, and then some others like big ones, they will hand it over without a question because they're big companies and they always cooperate with law enforcement. But Signal, I'm not sure how they have it, honestly. I'm not even sure if they're headquartered in the U.S. And if they're not, then I don't think they have to comply with any authorities from here. So perhaps that would be something to look into. I will ask around or Google or ChatGPT, and we'll get to the answer. But yeah, so I'm not sure, but it is definitely way more secure and private than Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and those types of apps. Let's see. Any final comments? I'll address. We still got 4 viewers. Okay, blah blah. LLM, large language model, synthesized language based on collected data, no logic, just algo. So I guess I'm assuming you think that it won't get better with time and upgrades and updates and stuff like that. I don't know. Like I said, I'll try it out and then I'll give some results, I guess, on that. Okay. Now any final comments because I just refreshed again. Probably not. Probably that was the last one. Cool. Awesome. Well, Signal, nonprofit organization founded by a WhatsApp founder. Yeah. WhatsApp got bought up by Meta. This is why you don't buy IP cameras. Okay. Oh, now it's starting to flow in. It's whatever. Anyways. Yeah, also, yeah, true. You don't buy IP cameras. Like CCTV obviously would be your best bet, which is, just wires. Into like it's again closed circuit, aka nobody can hack into it because it's not on Wi-Fi and it's very old school, but at the same time it's the safest from that standpoint. And WhatsApp, yeah, it was kind of like very well encrypted, just as well as Signal or something like that. It still is, but again, it's under the Meta family, so they will hand over your data to anybody if they ask for it, just like that. So anyways. And they also spy on you, obviously. Signal doesn't really. So iMessage and Signal are the best. iMessage has quantum encryption. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I can't really use iMessage because I don't have an iPhone. But I just forgot. It's not going to pop up now, is it? Nope, of course not. It is what it is. No, but yeah, iMessage. I can't use iMessage because I don't have iPhone. But I heard they have some pretty good encryption. Yeah, although some of their like other privacy stuff is not the best. I think I made a video about it at some point. Yeah, some people don't know how to configure their stuff, so it's mostly human error. Okay, I don't know, for some reason just now the comments are all flowing in. Boom, boom, boom. After he sold WhatsApp for $1 billion, he used that money to start standalone Signal, and because they are not a business, they don't have to comply. Okay, that makes sense then. Cool. Oh wait, so they're. Oh wait. Aren't they like a not-for-profit or something like that? Let me check that out right now, actually. A free end-to-end Signal. Are they? Oh, it's an open source even. Okay. Are they? Hang on. Nonprofit. Okay. Yeah. So they're nonprofit. That means, yeah. So they're not out of business. Yeah. They don't make money off of it. So yeah. So they don't have to comply with anybody. Cool. That's good to know. I don't trust Meta as a company at all, but only use WhatsApp for family. Yeah. I mean, if you got family on there, sometimes you don't want to drag them over into a completely new app and stuff like that. I'm just glad I got my mom into it some time ago, years ago, and now most of my family, my parents are on Signal, so I talk with them the most. So yeah, 6 billion was the price of WhatsApp, I believe. Yeah, that's crazy. 6 billion, and yeah, so I guess the nonprofit can stay a nonprofit for some time now from all that money. Cool. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, some people. Okay, now it's popping up in the thing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the Signal Foundation. I know. I kind of had a sense it was a nonprofit, so it is cool. And yeah, cool. Any other last comments? Cool. We got the conversation going finally after like I don't even know how many streams have I made yet. Like 5 tries. Yeah, like always it was just me, and then usually like Derek. I'm not sure if he's still here, but he was sometimes engaged, especially last stream he did. And now we got the old band back together, so that's cool. Their purpose is to not track anyone. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of figured that would be the case. All right, it's 36 minutes. Cool. Well, I do have to, I guess, get going because I do have some stuff to after hours convo. Yeah. No, but I do have to go because I do have to get some stuff still done for school, for business, and then also I got to get some food, obviously, and then yeah. So I guess I will cut it off here, but thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate the support. Finally, we got some more traction, and hopefully next stream will be even better. And yeah, I guess same time, same place next week, Sunday, and I will see you then. So everybody who's here now, you better be there. Otherwise, I'll be very mad. No, I won't. But please be there because these events are really good when you just wanna have a conversation with some people, right? Not just me talking for 30 minutes because that can get kind of boring. And yeah, but we'll be there. I'm not sure what I will do next week. It'll probably just be another kind of free event, possibly rant. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, so be there, and I'll see you next week. Have a great